We're pregnant! There's nothing like finally making that big news public, especially to family and friends.
My name's Ali Fedotowsky. You guys might remember me as the Bachelorette. Well, I might not have gotten my happily ever after from the Bachelorette, but I did find the love of my life.
I was hosting a travel show, and producer of the show is Kevin's best friend, and invited Kevin to come on and co-host with me.
We were like great friends from the beginning, and we just we sort of had a connection.
That friendship turned into love. We decided we wanted to have a baby, which was a big deal. And then we started trying.
First thing I did is I took one test that was like the one that shows you the little lines. And sure enough, it said pregnant.
Kevin had made our proposal so special that I wanted to do something special for him, and this was my opportunity, but I only had 2 hours to do it. I bought a little onesie and bib that said, "Daddy loves me."
I couldn't believe it. We both had a little cry, and it was one of the best days of my life.
All we wanted to do is confirm via a blood test because we had had some false alarms in the past. So we went to the doctor to confirm, and sure enough, she said that you're pregnant. Right now, I'm in my second trimester, which is great. I finally feel better. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I feel more womanly than ever, but even better than that, I feel like a mom.
And it's just a please welcome Ali and Kevin to the show. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Very exciting. How are you feeling?
Good. I'm finally feeling better. I had a rough first trimester. I mean, I never threw up, which I feel lucky for that, but I was just nauseous all the time. I remember at one point, like, breaking down in tears because I just wanted to want a pizza. Like, I wanted to want food. I was like, I just want a pizza. But
She said she felt hungover all the time, but without the benefit of actually drinking.
Yes, exactly. And Ali, this was very emotional for you, aside from just having the good news of this pregnancy, because you had shared that you had had a loss in the past, right?
yeah, we did. It wasn't. It's hard for me to talk about because I know some people suffer miscarriages far along in their pregnancy, or even a few weeks after finding out, and that would just be devastating. We did have a very early false alarm. We took a test, or I took a test, and there was a faint line. And I was like texting my friend and talking to him and like saying, "Oh my gosh, what does this mean?" She said, "Oh, if there's a line, it means you're pregnant." So it said yes, and we went to the doctor and they said, "Yes, you're pregnant. You have HCG in your blood, but it's probably not going to last. Like, the levels aren't high enough." And sure enough, they weren't high enough, and it didn't stick. And it was hard because it was just a huge disappointment. But and as sad as that was, it made me feel so much for women that actually spend a few weeks being pregnant and then suffer a loss. I can't imagine what that would be like.
Well, listen, first of all, that's called a chemical pregnancy, where you do have that pregnancy hormone in your blood, but it never then progresses to something actually structural in the uterus. But I want to tell you, as an OB-GYN, and both of you, because it was your loss also, that to split hairs between, well, I had a chemical pregnancy loss, or I had a first trimester loss, or a second a loss is a loss. And every couple, every woman will grieve that differently, but it doesn't get put on a scale or a spectrum. It's still a loss, it still affects you, and we're just happy that you guys are having a
And it's important to note that that's pretty common, right?
It's very common.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know, we did bring you here on the show, and Dr. Ashton is an OB-GYN. Did you come with any questions?
Oh, my.
No, we're
You
about
want to do the
parents'
delivery on the
questions?
show? We'll do it.
It's a little early right now.
Oh, it's like, how much time do we have?